So, Mr. Charles Mutua. Can you hear me? Yes, so first and foremost, my name is Mr. Dixon Ouma, and I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you not only to French class, but also to welcome you to Zetech University, a university where you started your journey to invent your future. That is so. My work is just to help you soldier on this path, and remember, as we say, that you are doing certificate in hospitality, tourism and diploma in hospitality and tourism management, that is CHTM. And we normally say that it doesn't matter where you start, but the most important thing is where you want to see yourself reaching. Okay, so welcome so much to Zetech University. As I've said, my name is Mr. Dixon Ouma. I teach French, a language that I'm really, really passionate about, and I'm here to help you navigate through. We learn, remember, learning as a continuous process. You learn, and I will help you discover how best you can manage to speak this language. So I invite you to, I welcome you to the French class for today. Remember, we'll be having class every Wednesday from 11 to 2 p.m. So that is what I can say for now. So these lessons, so long as we use the Zoom, I'll be recording them. So this is a class that you can revisit over and over again. I'll be providing you with the link on the portal so that anytime you have free time, you can always listen to the recorded lesson just to better your understanding as far as this language is concerned. Okay? Any question from there? Anything you want to say before we begin our class? So, yes?
Okay. No question.
I'm hearing you from far.
No question.
No question. So today, first thing, I'm going to take you through the course outline, which I had shared with you. Normally, that course outline is supposed to read, the course outline I had shared with you on the portal is supposed to read July, October semester, but the content is the same. So that is the most important thing. So I'm going to share my screen and just highlight a few things on the same so that we'll be on the same page, okay?
Yes.
It's loading, huh? Can you see it?
Yes.
Sorry?
Pardon?
I'm asking, is it possible for you to see what I'm sharing with you?
Clear.
It's clear now. So I'll be expecting you to take notes, very important, okay? And this class, I want you to feel free. In case you need any clarification, please feel free to ask, okay? So the unit code is CHT101/1. Unit code, very important, you should note that, CHT101/1. That code will help you even remember when you are doing a paper, it must have a code. When you are registering for a paper for a unit, in any case you do the exam online, you know, you must remember that code. So the code for French is CHT106/1. Okay? Then we have the unit title. The unit title is French Language 1, not just French language, but French Language 1, okay? Of course, the program you are taking is Certificate in Hospitality and Tourism Management, which will allow you, once you know it is a 1-year course, 2 terms, 2 semesters, that is, and God willing, you know, when you join us to pursue your diploma course, either tourism management, diploma in tourism management, or diploma in hospitality management, you are exempted, sorry, you are exempted. You join now the second semester. So you join year 1 sem 2. So you don't start afresh. So you see, it's also a plus for you. So we also help you to manage your time well. So you just work hard, put things in order, attend classes, do whatever is expected of you. And when you join us the next few months, that is after successful completion of semester 2, that is year 1 sem 2, then you join us for your diploma, which again you will now be making progressing to diploma, and then diploma to degree. Okay, so as you can see, okay, my name is there very well, and the contact, my contact is there. It's supposed to be Dixon. So it is Dixon.Ouma at ztech.ac.ke. I'm sure you received my I sent you a message through the portal, and I'm sure it came with my email. So my phone number is also there. Should you find any challenge, should you seek for any clarification, please feel free to WhatsApp me. You can call, you can text me, and that's important. Also develop a culture of consulting. In case you want to know something, we can do that even through phone, okay? Yes, learning can take place anywhere. So a brief unit description or course description. So this unit is designed to familiarize students with the pronunciation, very important. Remember, by the end of today's lesson, you should be in a position to read in French. You should be in a position to read in French. So I will just ask you to listen carefully when that comes, okay? Sounds, variation, liaison, enchaînement, stress of the French syllable, very important. French greetings, both formal and informal. The subject pronouns, definite and indefinite articles, auxiliary verbs, the verb to be and the verb to have, of course, descriptive adjectives, simple French ordinary numbers, and simple French ordinary numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do that up to 1,000. And of course, you see how that goes. So basically, the objectives of this course is that understand sound differences between letters, that is French letters, very important, nasal sound, or what we call nasal vowels, of specific French letters, okay? Of specific French letters, very important, of specific French letters. Understand the subject pronouns, differentiate the vous and tu. Yeah, just to inform you, in French, we have got 2 levels of communication that you will discover. So we have got the formal and formal conversion depending on the person you are addressing. Unlike in English, you have only the you, referring to either. But in French, vous et tu both refers to you. And of course, you will understand that when we come to learning the French subject pronouns, okay? To understand French syllable, articles, auxiliary verbs, descriptive articles, nouns, and gender. Of course, we will also learn noun and gender, because remember I've said it, that in French, the language, whenever you are speaking, you have to very, very careful about the gender. So in French, you talk about the masculinity and femininity. So how, again, do you get to know the gender of the nouns, okay? Masculine and feminine. So I will also walk with you through that journey. So what are the things that you should put in place, or you should remember to help you know whether the noun is masculine or feminine, okay? Now, expect a learning outcome very fast. Now, by the end of this unit, I expect you to appreciate and use French as a tool of communication. Remember, a language is a tool used to express yourself. I always tell students that the world has become a global village, that learning an extra language is very crucial. A foreign language or an extra language can make you stand out in a very competitive world. So some of these things, whenever we are doing them, we should do them knowing that they will add value. We may not know that now, but trust me, some of the things, when you are doing them, you may not know, or you may not tell when they are going to, when they're going to come to your help. So it is very important. Just like I've said, the world has become a global village. So it is very, very important for you also to go an extra mile to add value in you by just embracing this language, okay? Now, use in both oral and written French. Personally, I always say, in my class, I don't teach a student to pass exam. Exam will come and go. But remember, as I've said, a language is a tool you use to communicate. So it is very, very important for you to learn and apply, not learn for the sake of the exam. Exam will come and go, but this language will remain. Can you express yourself in French? That's the most important thing, application, okay? Understand and pronounce the French letters based on their sound, bearing in mind the nasal vowel. So all this we'll talk about. Understand and read simple text in French. That is a journey that's going to start today, which is going to determine a lot in the future. Introduce yourself or introduce oneself in French briefly. Okay. Now, this is how we plan to tackle this as per the week. So the first week is introduction to French. Of course, talking about, so this is what you're going to talk about today. Sorry, that is what we're going to talk about today. The French introduction, where we'll talk about the French alphabet. We are going to talk about simple vowels, okay, in details. Nasal vowel, that is second week. Then third week, the subject pronouns, greetings, French greetings, both formal and informal. Week 4, gender and noun. How do you, of course, we learned that with the articles. The other, we have got 4 types of articles, but we'll narrow down at this level. We'll talk about only the definite and indefinite articles. Then week 5, we have got the verb être, that's the verb to be. I will help you to understand how that verb is conjugated, how do you apply it in expressing yourself, and when are you supposed to use the verb to be. Again, under that week, I will give you assignment 1, okay? Nationality, so nationalité et profession. So nationalities and professions, very important. Week 7, we'll have a cat, okay? Then the verb avoir, the verb to have, the verb we use for possessive objects, or also we use it to express age. Then the verb aller. Aller, we will learn that with the preposition of places. Preposition of places, okay? Like you want to say, I'm going to Nairobi, I'm going to Kenya, I'm going to Africa, so etc. So that one will come, learn, and then you have the assignment 2 there. Then we have cat 2. Then just by that, we'll be just revising, okay? So this one will also help you to prepare in advance. I may not follow them in order. I will tackle them depending on how the complexity, okay? So that also I make it easy for you to understand, okay? So that is that. So one thing I also want to inform you is the assessment criteria, very important. So as you've seen on the course up there, you are supposed to do 2 assignments. Each assignment is 2 marks. So that is 10 marks, 10% of the entire course, okay? Then cards are 2, each card is 15 marks. So that we have cut 1, cut 2, so that's 30 marks. So your coursework alone, which is very, very important. So you know what, if you don't do the coursework, it simply means that whatever you've done in the entire semester is null and void, and you will have to repeat, have to retake this unit. So I don't think anyone is willing to go that route, okay? So your coursework already carries 40% before. These are marks you have before you do your final exam. So the final exam is 60 marks, and that one totals to 100%. Any question? Any question?
No question.
Yes, so I will ask you to unmute yourself because I want to invite you to read. So our topic, the first topic is Introduction to French Language, okay? Introduction to French Language. So I just want to invite you to read what I've shared with you on the screen, kindly.
Pardon?
I want you to read.
French is really a beautiful language, but sometimes seems to be difficult. French is really a beautiful language, but sometimes it's difficult to English speakers because of its complicated grammar. French have similarity. They use the same Roman alphabet with only few different sounds. The way of thinking, construction of sentences have much in common. We have the use of pronouns and tenses have lots in common. Lots of words also have the same origin. But also true that French language presents some importance and differences in English languages. French specific pronunciation.
So that should be has. Huh? French has specific has. There's letter H there missing, sorry. French has specific pronunciation, okay? Next.
There's important grammatical differences which may seem difficult at the first sight. Every line has a gender, determinant, and adjective agree in the gender with them. Both are conjunction, grammatical, some of them are irregular. Construction of sentences are sometimes different, but there is not to be afraid of. We will tackle these differences and work on them in lesson in order to allow you to understand the way of speaking better.
So let me just try to take you through. You've been told that statement has ended with an encouraging or a message of hope that there is nothing to be afraid of. We will tackle these differences and work on them in each lesson in order to allow you understand the way of speaking better, okay? Yes, so as much as the French, we are told the French and English letters have got the same origin, but remember the French has got specific word pronunciation of those letters, as you're going to discover. There are some letters which are pronounced the same as in English, but majority of them have got a different pronunciation, okay? Remember, letters come together to form a word. A word, each letter has a sound. Now, these sounds, they come together to form a word. That word should have a specific sound. Now, the words come together to form a sentence. Sentences come together to form a paragraph, and so on and so on and so forth, okay? So it is important first to understand the French letters. And we've been told the French letters are 26, just like in English. So these are letters you already know. So the only thing we are going to do to discover how then are we supposed to pronounce these letters in French, okay? So, proceed.
French alphabet.
So try to read what is in the bracket there.
A.
Sorry?
A. A.
No, you see what I've highlighted? After the French alphabet, there is something in the bracket. Can you see it?
L alphabet.
I will take you back. So just proceed. But once we do this, I will come back and ask you how you read it after learning the French letters, okay? Proceed.
French alphabet. L alphabet.
So just now read what is under that.
Learning the French alphabet is very important because of its structure used in everyday conversation. French has 26 letters. English, without it, you will not be able to say a word properly, even if you know how to write those words. The better you pronounce a letter in words, the more you understand you will be speaking the French language. Below is a table showing the French alphabet and how it is pronounced. And finally, example how those letters sound if you place them in words. French alphabet, English sound, pronunciation examples. A as in apple. B as in boat. C S as in song before. D as in song. D as in David. F.
Okay. Just stop there. I wanted you to stop here where you are saying place them in a word. Just the paragraph. Now, I want to take you through those letters. Okay. I want to take you through those letters, and the language you already speak can help you to understand how you're supposed to read them. So I'm going to share with you my webcam so that you can see how I'm pronouncing them. Okay. So we say A, B, C. So say is appearing twice. I will explain the other one. So we say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I repeat. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So, Chance, I hope you are getting me. Huh?
Yes.
Yes, so I will take them again. Then I will invite you to try to read them. So you can write the sound. Eh? So we say, letter A, we say A. Okay? Then we say B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now, you see, W and V have got the same sound in French. So what I want you to understand, we say V, then what are we saying W? V is V twice. You see that? V, 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 V. So we say double. In French, we say double, W. So in French, W produces the sound what? V. So we say V, W. Okay? Then X, Y, Z. Can you try?
A, B.
You start from A, or what you do first, you can repeat after me. I think that will help you, okay? So can you say A, B, C?
B.
Are you using, let me ask, are you using the headphone? Because I'm struggling to hear you.
I'm saying that.
Sorry?
I'm not using the headphone.
Do you have one? I think that's why I'm struggling to hear you. So it will force you to shout. Okay, can you say A? B,
A,
C,
A,
D,
A,
E,
A,
E,
U,
F,
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 G,
J,
G,
J,
H,
S,
E, E,
E,
I, in French we say E, okay? Then G,
E,
K,
K,
K, L, L,
N,
L for loyal, L. So L has the same sound as in English, M the same sound, N same sound as in English, okay?
Yes.
Then we move to
N.
so can we say O?
O.
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 There's letter A, which is E. Look at my lips. E. But this letter O, round. O. Okay. O for opera. Opera. Okay. Then we say pay. Can you say pay?
P.
Q.
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 R.
R.
S.
S.
T.
T.
U.
U.
V.
D.
V.
A.
W.
W.
X.
X.
Y.
X.
Z.
Z.
Can you try them now?
A.
Good.
B.
B. Good.
C.
Uh-huh.
D.
D. Uh-huh. Good.
E.
Mm-hmm.
F.
F. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
J. Uh-huh.
H.
Ash. Ash.
S.
Okay. Uh-huh.
E.
Good.
J.
G. G.
E.
Now, letter J is G. Letter G is J. You see that? G is J. J is G in French. Okay. Proceed.
K.
Mm-hmm.
L.
Uh-huh.
M.
Mm-hmm.
N.
Mm-hmm.
O.
Mm-hmm.
D.
P. P.
D.
P.
D.
P. Uh-huh.
D.
Uh-huh.
Q.
Uh-huh.
L.
Uh-huh. R.
S.
R. R for report. Huh? R. We say R. Okay. Proceed.
S.
S. Uh-huh.
U.
Uh-huh.
V.
V. Uh-huh.
W.
W. Uh-huh.
X.
X. X.
X.
Mm-hmm.
Y. Y.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Z.
Z. Can you take them again, kindly?
A.
Mm-hmm.
B.
Mm-hmm.
C.
Mm-hmm.
D.
Mm-hmm.
E.
E. E.
A.
Uh-huh.
A.
Uh-huh.
F. F.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
H.
Ash. Uh-huh.
E.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. E.
G. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
L.
Mm-hmm.
M.
Mm-hmm.
L.
Mm-hmm.
O.
Mm-hmm.
P.
Mm-hmm.
Q.
Mm-hmm.
L.
R. 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 Okay. Proceed.
S,
Mm-hmm.
U,
Mm-hmm.
V,
Mm-hmm.
W,
Mm-hmm.
X,
Mm-hmm. Y, X, 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 not X, but X. Okay?
Y,
Y, uh-huh.
Z,
Z. Have you written them down?
Z.
You've written them down, huh? So please write write the sound that will help you remember. So when I say which sound do you hear? So we say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I repeat. A,
A,
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay? Any question there?
no question.
Okay. No question. We can now proceed. Now, I want to talk about the French vowels, okay? Very important. French vowels. I believe you can see what I'm writing, right? French vowels. So the French vowels are just like, I'm sure you were taught A, E, I, O, U, right? Remember that? A, E, I, O, U. So the French vowels are as follows. French vowels are as follows. Very important to know them. We have got A, E, I, O, U, and Y. These ones, we call them simple what? Simple vowels, okay?
Yes.
Simple vowels. These are simple vowels. So write them in small letters, all of them. Okay. Simple vowels. So why is Y a vowel? You're going to understand that. So these are, so far we are together, right? There's a reason why I'm insisting on that, because that is going to determine how you're going to read a word. So also note that, remember we have got the consonants and the vowels. So this I've extracted what? I've extracted the French vowel. So whatever remains are what? The consonants, okay? Consonants. So the consonants are the rest. The consonants are the rest. So please note that it is the French, it is the vowel which determines the sound of we determine the sound the sound of a consonant. We determine the sound of a consonant. Is that point clear? Not vice versa. It is the sound of a vowel. It is a vowel which determines the sound of a consonant. And I also want you to note this. Note the only vowel which is silent, the only vowel which is silent when it is the final letter, okay? The final letter in a word is letter what? Letter A. Did you get that point? Note, it is still silent again. It is still silent. It is still silent when followed by letter, when followed by letter S. Okay?
Yes.
So, meaning in a word, when the final letter in a word is letter E or ES, the two are what? Mute, not pronounced. Okay? So, try to read this word here.
Which one? Kindly tell me the word I should read.
Yes, Charles.
Which one?
No, I'm giving you the word to read. Yes, that word, can you see it?
Yes.
How do you read it in French? Remember, we have got A remains A remains A, E remains E. You don't say I. A, E, O, U. So in French, we say A, E, O, U. And remember, also, I forgot to tell you that letter Y and letter I are the same. So letter Y, remember you pronounce as E, Y. You see that first I. So letter Y and letter I are the same in French. Just like we write the word baby, the word faculty, the word society with Y. So Y is I in French. So try to read that word kindly.
Banana. Banana.
Remember, can you read this? You see that? Try to digest that statement.
Banana.
Very good, banana. You see, that is a name. How do you read it?
An.
We don't say ane. Are you getting my point?
An.
No, sorry. This word should be like this. Banana, letter E at the end. So this one is silent, okay? You see that? So we say banana. This one is also silent. So we say what? We say an. I hope you are getting my point, eh? Right? How do you read that?
Home.
Poem. Very good. How do you read that?
Home.
Again?
Poems.
Meaning there's no difference in terms of what? Pronunciation, right? You are getting me, eh? Because I said, when the final letter is letter A, and even when you add S, so the addition of S in any word does not change what? The pronunciation. I believe that point is clear, right?
Yes.
Read the next one.
Tomat.
Tomat, very good. If I add S, is it going to change?
Tomat. Tomat.
Does it change?
No.
No, it doesn't change. So tomat, so in other words, tomat is the same as tomatoes in French. So in other words, in French, we say tomate, when we're referring to a tomato, we say tomate, we pronounce the same, okay? Tomate, 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 tomato, tomate with S is tomatoes. Banana, banana, banana with S is bananas. Pom, apple, pom with S is apples. You get that? So it is as simple as that. Any question so far?
No question.
I hope you are getting something, right? Now, when it now when is it not silent? When now we are moving to another point. When is letter A not silent? When is letter A not silent? I've explained when it is silent. So we want to know when is it not silent, okay? So we say letter, so we say, let me just use it. So it is not silent when it has acute accent. When it has acute accent, and that acute accent, gentlemen, is this. When it has acute accent, is that. You see, I believe you can see there's a sign on top of letter A. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes. So at that point, we say it is not what? Silent. So it is pronounced as A, even if the final letter in a word. But remember, if you add S, S is forever silent, okay? Letter S is forever silent when it's the final letter in a word. But now letter A, it is not silent when it has what? It has that acute accent. Example. Example in words. How do you read that word? Sorry, just a minute. How do you read that?
Unite.
No.
Unite.
Remember I've said, it is not silent when it has what? The acute accent. When is it not silent? You see that? Very important for you to note. Okay? It is not silent when it has acute accent. So how will you read that?
United.
This letter is letter U-E. Remember I told you you retain the sound of the vowel. So U-E. So we say what?
Unite.
Yes, unité. In French, you add just a bit of the accent. You fine tune your accent. So we say unité, okay? How will you read that word?
Realite.
Very good. Very good, Charles. Realite. I believe you are getting something out of the differences. Realite unité. That
Société.
société. Very good. Société. Okay. Next. That
Université.
uni.
Université.
You did well, but I have a problem here. Is this letter A or letter A?
Université.
So, and again, please note, when letter R appears between two letters in French, that letter must be pronounced. So we say université. You get that? Université. Université. Versité. Okay? But you're doing very well so far. So we have that. Oh, sorry. Change the language. How do you read that?
Parler.
So we say parler, okay?
Parler.
Parler. So the first point was here. The first point was there. The first point was that where I said letter A is not silent when it has what? The acute what? The acute accent, okay? Now, the second point, when is it not silent? When is it not silent is when followed by letters, the letters, okay? The letters R for road. The letters R followed by the letters followed by the letters R, T, Z. Okay? It is not silent when followed by letters R, T, and Z. So in other words, you see, this will be read as
Okay.
just a minute. How will you do that?
Parler.
Okay. Parler. Now, in fact, before I talk about that, I think it's also fair enough to say that also note, so that is going to help you. Note, okay? Note, a consonant generally, okay? Generally, a consonant is only pronounced when there is a vowel after it, or we say, or when followed by what? When followed with a vowel, when followed with a vowel. So what does that mean? If you have when followed by a vowel. Okay. Now, what does that tells you? But please, but remember, remember, letter R is only silent, when it is, letter R is only silent when there is letter E, before it, okay? Meaning it's always pronounced, before it, okay? You get it? Charles, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one now should help you how you're supposed to read this word. Parler. So you see, I want to do something. So you see those two are pronounced the same. Just a minute. You see those two. No. You see the two. They're pronounced the same. Same as this also. Pronounced the three are pronounced the same. The first one is parler. The second one is parler. Because of letter R, A is pronounced. So R is what is silent. Now, parler, the second one, because the E has got acute what? Acute accent. But again, the last one, parler, the Z makes it to be pronounced. So those three are pronounced the same. But how will you read this?
Parle.
Parle. Remember? Here, I'm trying to help you remember where we started so that you don't confuse it. So we say tomate, we say pomme, we say Anna. Okay? So
yes.
Here, the E is not pronounced. Why? It does not have acute accent. So it is silent. So meaning that and that are pronounced the same. Remember where we started, I said E is silent. It is still silent when followed by letter S, okay? So you see the two are pronounced the same, parle. But the one on top, we say parler. Both of them, all of them, the three of them, we say what? Parler. Okay?
Yes.
Remember I've said a consonant is only read when there is a vowel after it, okay?
Yes.
So how will you read that?
Paris.
Very good. That?
Avocat. Avocat.
I have a problem with this letter. Is it letter A or letter A?
A.
So how do you read it?
Avocat.
I hope you are getting how I'm helping you to remember the vowels. Remember I said it's the vowels which dictate the sound of what? Of a consonant. So there's no way letter A will be A. It has to remain what? A. Just like you were taught A, A, E, O, U. You get my point? So we say avocat. The next one?
Uni.
Very good, uni. That?
Avocat.
Yes, avocat. You see, this one is avocat. So, for example, we say, Mutula Junior e avocat, Keti Kelonzo e avocat. You get the difference? Mutula Jr., a avocat. Katie Kilonzo, a avocat. Feminine, masculine. You get me? Avocat, avocat. Okay? Read the two.
Rusi, Ruse,
Rusi.
Rus,
Can you read them again?
Rusi,
Huh?
Rus,
Rus. Very good. Okay. Russie, Rus. La Russie, that is Russia. Rus is now Russian, okay? As a language Russian or as a nationality, Russie, Rus. Okay? Mm-hmm. Read that statement. Just sorry. Read that.
2S avocat,
Two.
2S avocat,
I'm struggling to hear you well.
2A avocat.
Tu es avocat, okay? Try to read the statement.
Rochelle, Habit, Nairobi. Rochelle, Habit, Habit. Let me repeat. Rochelle, Habit, Nairobi. Nairobi, avec
Son père. R is pronounced son père. Remember there is letter E at the end, eh? So we say père. So Rochelle habite à Nairobi avec son père. Fair enough. Very good. So you see, you can try to read in French. Okay? Try to read that.
Mary H.
Mary?
Mary H.
How do you do that?
H.
Do you pronounce letter T? A consonant is only read except the word avec. Avec, this one you say avec. This is a preposition, okay? That's a preposition, so we say avec. But we say a word is only pronounced when there is a vowel after it. So this one we say what? A, not et, okay? Proceed.
Mary A. Charles Sonta.
So?
Sonta Mombasa.
You cannot say sont.
Sonta.
Is there a vowel after letter N? No. Is there a vowel after letter T? No. So we say, how do you read that word?
Sonta Mombasa. Sonta Mombasa.
No. I'm talking about the word S-O-N-T alone. Just S-O-N-T. How do you read it? Bearing in mind that you only read a consonant when there's a vowel after it. So even if you have got two consecutive consonants, and there's no vowel after them, those consonants are silent, except letter R, which is a unique letter, okay? So how will you read that word?
Son.
Song. We say song. So Mary et Charles sont à Mombasa, okay? Read that.
Je voyais avec mon bébé à Paris.
Sorry?
Je voyais avec mon bébé à Paris.
Look at the word be. The word, it has acute accent at the end. So we say what? We say more.
Mon bébé à Paris.
Bebe. Remember the acute accent? Remember the acute accent? So the A is pronounced just like the word société, okay? So we say bébé. So je voyage avec mon bébé à Paris, okay? I think that is fine there. So I want to talk about, so you see here, we have now the simple vowels. So look at your left hand as you move down, then we have got the notes on your far right, general spellings, okay? So we say letter A. A, just like the word sac, as you've been given in what? In the English, then the French sac. So we say A. So letter A remains what? A. So we have different ways of that letter depending on what you want to say in French. So the first three, all of them are what? A. We say A, okay? We say A. So A, for the French word we say sac. A, pa, S is silent, okay? Then A again, like the word gâteau, gâteau, A. Then now letter E, as we say I, like the word meat. You don't say met, but meat. So the word police, you can see that. I'm using the French part. You see this part here? Where there's sac, whatever I've highlighted. So that's what I'm using as we move down. I hope you are following,
Kindly repeat.
I'm saying we have the letter A. You see this column?
Yes.
What I've highlighted?
Yes.
So I'm starting from my far left. A. The sound is what? The sound is A. Letter A, the sound is what? A. The example as in English is what? Sac. S-A-C-K. We say sac. In French, it happens to be the same, but now written differently. We still say what? Sac. General spelling, okay? The general spelling. This side we have general spelling, generally. So generally. So, and then the second one, okay? The second one, we say A. A, sound is A, like now as in A, then the word in French is pa. We don't say pass, okay? Before S and Z, meaning S, before S and Z, the sound is what? A, as you can see, okay? Next, A with the accent, what we call accent circumflex. So we say A, like the word ba, so we say ga, gato, okay? Ga, gato. Are we together? Hello?
Yes, we're together.
Yes, so letter E, like the word police. You see in French, the French column, police,
Yes.
police, lis, so police, okay? Again, the word I with Y, yet, so we say bien, 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 okay? Before a vowel. We are told before what? A vowel. So we say, like Y, you see like now the sound, Y and I told you is the same in French. So we say bien. Then O, we have got three of them. So let's start with this. So O, like the word so in English, but now we say in French, dome, not dome. Remember we have said E at the end is what? Is silent, okay? Then we say another O there, the word bon in French. So is, you know, a so.
Yes.
You know the so, right? The so which is being referred to here.
Yes.
You call it in Swahili, musmeno, right? See, it is that. I don't know how you, I don't know that's the correct Swahili word, but ile ya kukata, si ndio?
Kata mbaya.
Yes. So that's what we call dome in French. So bon, fupa, so we say close, okay? So before S and Z again. Then O with the accent circumflex, so we say bon, again we say con, like the word con, okay? You, like the word lune. Lune is the moon, eh? The moon, in French, we say what? Lune. Okay? Then we have the word, another U, like the word now sui. We say sui, no suis. Sui. So between G and A, the vowel U is silent. Between G and a vowel. Are you getting me? Between G and a vowel, the U is silent. Actually, I will talk about that later on. Then Y, again, you can see system. You see system. Here, I believe you can see what I've highlighted. So you see what I was telling you, the last, yes, the last word there, the last what? Column, the last row. So you have the word system. The system, you can see S is followed by letter Y, and now you see we say C, not system. Even in English, citizen is letter Y. So we say system. That's why I was telling you now, letter I and letter Y are the same in French, okay? Any question there?
No question.
So O generally make with, so we are told O generally make with a rounded half lip, half open lip. O, half open lip, not the mouth widely open. Just we say O, or like orange, like opera, okay? O. Then we have got O with what we call accent circumflex, that kakofia, like the word Scott, O. Keep your lip tightly pursed. O, okay? Then you hold your tongue in the position for O and say, you know, like you're saying you, okay? You. Then we have the another U before a vowel, like letter Y, as in yet. So, but with your lips in a position to say what? U, okay? Very important. Now, just whatever I was talking about, the most important thing now is now the compound vowels. So we have got simple vowels, and now we're talking about compound vowels. So I want you to get this. What I've written at the end is supposed to help you understand, okay? So the first combination, the first compound vowel is what? The first compound vowel is RE, which produce which sound? You see what I've highlighted?
A.
Produce A. So how will you read that? Those words in bracket. Try.
Aima Pair.
A?
Aimer Pair.
A may, because R is silent and is pronounced, because I told you when letter E is is followed by letter R or letter Z or letter T, it is pronounced. Okay, so we say a may, and the next one,
Pai.
it cannot be pai. RE is A.
A.
No, we say pe, pe. A may, RE is A. In other words, let me take you back to so we are told, you see, RE is the same as that. I think that will make it simpler for you, okay? RE is the same as A with acute accent, okay? And it's the same as ER, pronounced as A, and the same as ET, and the same as EZ. As simple as that, all those are pronounced the same. So if you have a word like this, how will you read that?
Parpale.
Parler, parler, very good. Because of this, it's just playing around with this one. So once you understand the rule, it is very simple. So we say parler, okay? Parler, okay? Then we are told, so we see this is eme, this is pe. Now we are told EAU produces the sound what? The sound what?
O.
O. So let me take you back to our board. So EAU produce the sound O. So example, how do you read that?
Gato.
Very good. Gato. Gato. How do you read that?
Buro.
Very good. How do you read that?
Bo.
Bo. Understood. Next, we are told AU also produce the sound what? Produce the sound O. So how will you read that word in the bracket?
Obaj.
O,
auberge,
auberge. E at the end is silent, so we say auberge. Okay. Then we are told OU produce the sound now U, not U but U. Okay. OU produce the sound U. So how will you read these words?
chupu chupu,
We say
chupu chupu,
which word are you reading, Charles? Those are three words.
ibu,
Ibu.
chu,
Shu.
pur,
Pur. Very good. Then we are also told AU produces the sound what? O again. I want you to master this combination. It's very important. Examples?
oro, rope,
Rope. Good.
po,
Po. Very good. Rope. Po. Then OI is the which sound? Wa. Sawa sawa. OI is wa. So how will you read these examples here?
masho,
What?
masho,
Z. S between vowels becomes Z. So we say we are talked about EAU is the sound O. EAU is O. So we say wa, wazo. Okay? Wazo. The next one?
purre, parre,
Pardon?
parre,
Huh?
par,
We say OI is wa. So we say poir, 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 not poire, because the E at the end is silent. It does not have acute. So we say poir, poir. Okay?
Yes.
Next.
pason,
Do you pronounce N?
paso,
We say poisson, poisson. Next one.
boison,
What's the difference between the two? The first, the one you read, and now the one you are reading now.
the next one,
No, the two, poisson, and then the other one is number 3 and number 4. The third one, the third and the fourth one. What's the difference? How do you read the third one? The one you just read previously.
paso,
Pois. OI is wa, so we say pois. Okay? Pois, pue, pui, po, pu. You see that? Pois, pois, wa, pois. So poisson. Then the next one. Sorry?
gruise, gra,
Sorry?
gra,
Which one are you reading?
gruise,
Can you spell what you are reading?
CROIX,
No, I want to read the one before that.
poaso,
No, now the difference is this. This is double S. You see that? What I've highlighted. So we say that is poisson. So poisson is fish, okay? But this one is single S, and anytime you have got letter S, between two vowels, the sound becomes what? Z. So that is read as poison. Poison. The previous one is poisson, that one is poison. So poison is poison, but poisson is fish. So you can imagine, for example, you're working in a very big hotel, then a guest asks you, what do you have for lunch? Then you say poison instead of poisson. So a guest will ask you, you sell poison. So you see, what you say, what you pronounce, how you pronounce words is very, very important so that you are not misunderstood, okay? And remember, we alluded to that at the beginning when you are reading through what is expected as far as this language is concerned. So we say poison to mean poison, but we say poisson to mean double S, S sound is retained. Single S between voice becomes what? Z. So we say poison for the poison, but we say poisson for the fish. Understood? Next.
Croix.
Croix. Croix. Croix is the cross, eh? We say croix. Next.
Quatrain.
Quatrain. Very good. Then the last one.
Four.
Sorry?
Four.
Four. Four. Four. Okay? Yes, four. Then here we are told UE is the sound what? We. We. So we say not we, but we. So try to read those examples given, the bracket kindly.
Cuisine.
Sorry? Louis. Very good. Huh?
Cuisine.
Now you see that word exists in English. And it's a French word, by the way. We say cuisine, not cuisine. You see that? So you can see that E is what? Silent. Even in English, so we say cuisine because it's a French word. Cuisine. Next.
Depuis.
Sorry?
Depuis.
Depuis. Next.
Sweet. Sweet.
Sweet. No. Sweet.
Sweet.
You understand why you cannot say sweet? Yes. Do you understand why it is not sweet? Yes. Because the letter E after letter T, does it have acute accent? Is it followed by letter R, letter T, letter Z? No. So we say what? Sweet. Next.
Sweet.
Pardon?
Swiss.
Swiss. Okay? Swiss. Then finally, O-U-E, as you say O-U-I, the sound is still what? We. So remember this word as it is, it exists in French, and it means what? Yes. That's how we say yes in French. So yes, if you want to respond to a question by yes, you simply say what? We, okay? Now, read those two words.
Louis.
Louis, good.
Louis.
Louise. Louise. Louis. Louise. So I want you to make these notes. So where do you start? This one here, or I go to the previous page?
The previous page.
Oh, sorry. This one you have here.
Yes.
Yeah, kindly write those notes. How many minutes?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. So how many? So here you will take how many minutes? Because yeah. So I will move to, okay. Once you are done with that page, you let me know, okay? Sawa sawa.
Wait 10 minutes, eh? Umeangalia basa? Umeangalia basa sasa? 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Charles. Hello?
Yes.
Charles?
Yes.
You can mute yourself, huh? As you write notes.
Can you hear me, sir? Hello. 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 Hello, Mr. Omar. Can you hear me? Mr. Omar. Mr. Omar, can you hear me? Hello. Mr. Omar, can you hear me? Hello. Please. Can you hear me? Hello. Mr. Omar.
Gabi, buita Gabi akuja hapa. Are you done? Hello?
Yes, I'm done.
So I take you to the next page, right? So right now,
Okay.
are you done? Hello?
Yes, yes, I'm done.
You are done with this page also?
Yes, I'm done.
Hello?
Yes. You can
Okay.
go.
So basically, that is what dictates how you're supposed to read. So I want to give you something to read. You try to read. So I want you to try read this. So I want to give you time, okay? I hope you are getting me. Hello?
I'm getting you.
Yeah, I want you to go through this and this. So I will invite you to read aloud. Yeah, so familiarize yourself with the wording, then I think that will take you 5 minutes, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, go through them, then I will invite you to try to read aloud, okay? Hapa kwanza. If you're done, you let me know. Huh? Once you're done, you let me know kindly. Eh?
Yes, I'll let you know.
Charles, are you done? Hello?
Can I try the first one?
Yeah, try, please. We are learning. I like that you try, you know. Mm-hmm.
Je, mapema,
Mm-hmm.
mateo,
Mm-hmm.
odiante,
Proceed.
ah,
I'm just try to get close to. You will need a earphone, Charles, with the time, and I'm really hoping that the next lesson you can have one, so that you don't struggle to communicate. So just can you just try to get closer to, I don't know, the earpiece of your phone, so that the mouthpiece, I mean, so that I can get you.
I start.
Yeah. Huh?
Je, mapema,
Yeah, just try to read as if you are reading a statement. Like you say, my name is Charles Hivo, without much break, just like the way you would read. Just read the way you just read. Just you don't mind. Just try to read. Huh?
je m'appelle Rochelle Odiante, je take, je
Uh-huh.
suis Kenyan,
Uh-huh.
Kenyan, Yabit, Enju, and Nairobi.
Good.
Nil football, nil football,
Uh-huh.
ball, it, it jado, nil football, nil sport,
Uh-huh.
nikaze, nikakanze, a Mombasa, Yaku, Aneji, Ane, Umami, Umami, Umami,
Uh-huh.
Ape, Topi, Apado, African, Arian, Joy, Joy LM, Bokui, Bokui, Voyager, Mercy, Mercy,
Fair enough. Fair enough. So here, the first we say je m'appelle Rochelle. Okay. Je m'appelle Rochelle. The second part, je suis étudiante à ZTEC. Je suis étudiante à ZTEC. Okay. Then we say, je suis Kenyan. Je suis Kenyan et, okay, j'habite à Ngumo à Nairobi. Okay. J'habite à Ngumo à Nairobi. J'aime le football. J'aime le football. Je joue le football et j'adore le sport. OK? Je passe mes vacances à Mombasa chaque année. J'ai une amie s'appelle Ariana Joy. Elle aime beaucoup voyager. Merci. OK? Donc, je m'appelle Rochelle. Je suis étudiante à ZTEC. Je suis kenyane et j'habite à Gumo, à Nairobi. J'aime le sport. Je joue le football et j'adore le sport. Je passe mes vacances à Mombasa chaque année. J'ai une amie s'appelle Ariana Joy. Elle aime beaucoup voyager. Merci. Okay.
Yes.
So you want to write them down so that you can practice?
Yes.
Yeah, so write them down, and because I want to stop at 1:30 so that I also give you time. Do you have a class at from 2?
No class.
Yeah, but I have another class from 2, so please bear with me. So just write those once you're done. I think we'll just wind it there, and I believe you learned something out of today's class.
Yes.
Yeah, so write them down, and once you're done, you let me know kindly. Okay?
Excuse me,
Sorry?
sir. Can
Yes?
you can you translate for me in English?
This now, don't worry about that. Now that should not worry you. So today's class just was just to help you understand how you're supposed to read. When it comes to now understanding French, that is for another time. So you see, that's how I teach. I teach you how to know how to read, so that when it comes to you don't struggle to understand and reading at the same time. I hope you are getting me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so just try the reading, understanding how to read. So just go through your notes. The notes are posted on the portal. This one I did post. So this one, just write them down. So you try to jog around with what I've explained. The same voice, how are you supposed to use them? Compound voice, which sound, what is silent, what is not silent. So once you put that in order, then but don't worry, I will help you on to understand what I've written there. But remember, some of those things you are yet to learn, so that's why I'm telling you not to be in a hurry. There's time for everything. Okay, so don't worry about that. So please just write them down so that you try to practice, and it is also something that you can always refer to whenever as we continue learning this language. Okay,
Yes. Thank you.
kindly. So once you're done writing, or as well you can, but I don't encourage screenshotting, but I think because for me, I believe as you write, you also learn something. Yeah, so once you're done, kindly just let me know. Are you done?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Take your time. Charles, not yet?
I'm through.
Sorry?
I've completed. I'm through.
You are done, huh? Okay, so allow me to stop there kindly, but before then, just wait, I mark the register.
Yes.
This is so last week, where were you? Did you manage to access the portal?
No.
You didn't, eh?
Yes, sir.
So let me just create it very fast. Attendance. Create. So last week on Wednesday was 15th. Right. Multiple sessions. 30th October. So, Mr. Charles, I believe you learned something, and we'll be meeting every week on Wednesday from 11 to 2 p.m. So I want to stop there. So please make an effort of attending class, just like you did today. So I was happy to have you in class today, and I believe the time we spend, at least you've learned something new that you didn't know in French. So I would just encourage you to always be revisiting the portal more frequently. Notes are there, and you can download those notes. You have them on phone, because not every time you will be online, you see. Yeah, so with the good thing with the phone, the good thing with online, you can always access it everywhere. So long as you can access the internet, you can access it anywhere you move to, or you find yourself at. So I'll be posting notes every time before we have a class, so that at least to have an idea of what we are supposed to talk about, and that one can also help you to do some research on the same. So without much ado, I think for me, I would beg to stop the class there, unless you have something to say.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's do this next time. So in case you have any challenge, in case you have any problem, please feel free to contact me, okay?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, have a wonderful afternoon and take care. Sanitize, stay at home, wash your hands. Corona is real, okay? I hope you are not among the Kenyans who are doubting that Corona is there.
Corona is not there.
Huh? We stop it there. Let's meet next time. Kindly. Thank you. Have a wonderful afternoon. Okay?
You too.
Okay. Appreciate.